Alrighty, hello everyone. So today we're going to be starting Sly 3, finally. After beating the second game, let's just jump right into it. Now there's some things I want to mention. Um, Again, screen will go black maybe for a second, but it'll load in a minute. Might take longer to load this. Okay, never mind. So there's a couple things I need to update on. We'll let this play first, so I get a chance to play. Because I don't want to talk over anything cutscene related. Probably just pause in game. Oh, there we go. I see some weird black bars. I don't know if that's... okay. Alright, so we'll just go to the menu first so we can talk about this. So, okay, here are the updates, right? I'm going to shoot off the schedule, and I'm going to talk about some changes that I'm going to be making. So let me pull up my Twitch page here for a minute, just so everybody knows. Give me 1 second. Okay, so the schedule is today we're doing Sly 3. Tomorrow it's going to be a Resident Evil game. I haven't decided yet what that's going to be. I'm thinking Resident Evil Revelations, but it might be something else. We'll see. I've had a drive to want to return to RE4, the old version, so maybe I'll do something with that. I don't know. Um, we'll see. We'll see. Thursday I have Pokemon Coliseum, and I'll probably finish Resident Evil 3 demake. Um, but here's the deal regarding Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. On Saturday, I have a birthday. It's my birthday. I'm taking that day off. But I'm also going to take Friday and Sunday off. And before everybody gets upset with me, I need to explain why I need these days. As you can tell, I'm not talking very loudly as the last few videos, and I've been prattling on for a very long time about having throat problems, and I simply can't do it anymore. I can't ignore it anymore. It's getting I need to let my voice recover. So, I mean, I guess I could still stream maybe Friday, but I need Saturday and Sunday off for sure. But Friday, if I do play a game, it'll probably be no mic, and maybe even Thursday will be no mic. I don't know. Um, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I just I have. So here's the problem. When I'm talking, my vocal cords, right? You just might have heard me just like point at my throat. My voice changed. Okay. When I talk, the sides get really, really painful. My voice might sound fine in higher pitches, but or at the pitch I'm talking, but if I talk in any different tone, my voice cracks, it hurts. So I need to do something about this. So I know it's going to piss people off, but it's going to have to be an instance of I have to prioritize myself over streaming. Because I don't want this to become something serious because I constantly ignored something that I can fix, right? So Um, that being said, I just hope all of you can understand why I'm saying that I need these days off, because if I don't take these days off more frequently, and again, I don't expect this to be a permanent thing, of course not, but for maybe the next 2 weeks, I need to take it easy on my voice. I can't keep yelling and talking the way I've been talking because it fucks my throat up. And I can't get time to heal it if I keep having to talk. Right? So I'm going to try and talk less loudly. I'm going to try to not throat clear. I'm going to try to. It's going to be a hard habit to break, but I need to do it. And I'm going to just have to stay away from like soda and shit because that doesn't help either. So I need to really fix this problem that I've had for a long time. And I know it's from that because it only happens when I talk. It hurts. So I need to let my voice recover. Um I want to talk about plans for the future going forward aside from this. A lot of people are probably getting sick of the pattern that I've been doing, and I'm juggling a lot of different things. Um the main problems that I'm currently having is that I'm going to pull up File Explorer and I'm going to tell you exactly how much space I have on my PC. I have 115 gigabytes left of 931. Okay? I have to finish these games to install more games. I simply do not have the room or the money to buy another drive. I don't have it. I can't do it. So, ideally, I'm going to maybe uninstall RE2 Remake because I'm done with that playthrough for a while. And then I'm going to have to go through my PC and get rid of some shit. But I'm gonna have to make these changes. I'm gonna have to figure this out because I want to do more content, but I simply do not have the space on my computer to do it. Um, Also, at some point in the far future, I don't know when, I want to upgrade my mic quality. It's not good. It's mediocre. I don't think people want worse quality, so I'm gonna see if I can sort that out. Um, Playthroughs that I have in mind. Let's talk what we have in mind here. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to finish Sly 3 and Sly 4. I've talked about that a million times. Devil May Cry series, that's going to be a long-term thing. I have carpal tunnel. I can't play the game that much every so, it's going to have to be an every so often kind of thing cuz my hand, it really fucks up my hand to play that game. And I'm fine with that. I just need to rest my hand. So, streams of those games will be less frequent. That's the entire series. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and the DLC. A 5. And I think maybe the DLC of 4 too. Maybe. I don't remember if I have that or not. But we're going to play all of that. And then here's some other series that I've had in mind. Okay? I've considered playing Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask. Now, I've beaten Majora's Mask somewhat because I borrowed the latter half of the game for a friend and I beat it for him because he didn't know what to do. But my only experience with that game is and again, people can be pissed off, the ending, but I don't remember it well. And the maybe one cycle of the 3 days. And I never got past that point. So it would be mostly blind playthrough. Same with Legend of Zelda. I have no knowledge of see, I'm already blanking on it. Ocarina of Time. Other than seeing people in the starting area multiple times. That's as far as I've gone. So I thought about that. That'd be one of my first forays into the series, truly. Also considered going back, and this is a childhood game I never beat, Metroid Prime Echoes 1. I never beat that game. The only Metroid game I've ever beaten was the one on the DS. I don't remember what it was called, but that's the only one I've beaten. So, I have a lot planned. I want to play modded 4K textures of Resident Evil Outbreak. I just need to upgrade my RAM. I need a lot more RAM, double what I have, to run that. And I think that'd be pretty cool to experience. I have set up the online for that. So if I ever get a community big enough, I could play with people in that game. I could. But probably with some help. Because I suck at that game. Other things, I mean, again, Resident Evil playthroughs. I want to play Revelations, maybe do some raid mode stuff. I want to try and do some challenge runs of the old school RE4 again, because it's been a while. I want to continue the Minecraft series. At some point, I'm going to have to sit my ass down and finish Doom up to the point where the stream was and get back to where we were so I can continue that playthrough. The SMT series has been started and stopped twice. At some point, I will continue that, but again, it's going to have to be a third fucking times the charm. Because I've just been, it's like a bad omen playing that game. It's like when I start playing that game, my computer breaks all the time for one reason or another. So I'm going to have to figure out a plan for that. I don't know. I need to do that. Other than that, um, I've kind of twirled around the idea of playing Sonic games, but I'm not like a big diehard Sonic fan. I'm not. I mean, I like Sonic, but it would, if anything, it would probably just be a playthrough of Generations, Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. That's it. Um, yes, I've said I've beaten Sonic 06. Unfortunately, that was an experience for sure. But I don't have any, I have sanity. I don't want to do that game again. So, um, is there any other ideas that I had that I feel like sharing? Um, Maybe in the far future, not anytime soon, and I mentioned this once I beat it because I needed a break. Maybe we'll play Ape Escape Pumped and Primed just to finish it off. But I needed a break after playing those 3 games in a row. It was just too much. Um, and I could tell people were getting sick of it on YouTube. The views were not doing as well. It was not being spread by the algorithm. It was just whatever. And that's fine, but I do want to grow my channel just because I like seeing new people come in and talk and hang out. So, um, what's out? What else? Randomizers. At some point, we're gonna be again call Pokemon Coliseum randomizer. We're gonna be doing other game randomizers like Black and White 2. Just because why not? It's the better game than the first one. I know it's a different story, but it just yeah. Um, Maybe this is something I've been thinking of as I think I was thinking of this yesterday. I don't remember when, but I was considering doing a Fire Red Leaf Green randomizer. Um, that does not include items because I don't know the item locations. I mean, I know they have like a black dot in the grass to indicate where an item would be. I'd have to follow a guide for hidden items. I don't know that. But you know, I've been circulating a lot of ideas. Obviously, when Sparking Zero, Dragon Ball Z Sparking Zero comes out, of course you can expect. I can't stress this enough. I'm going to obsess over that game. You're going to see tons of streams of that game for years. Now, not constantly. I'm not saying it's going to be the only thing I play. No. I'm just saying you'd see it here and there on days I don't have plans, probably. Or apparently there's a story mode, so we'll definitely be doing a playthrough of that on stream. Absolutely. Um, uh, if they do an RE5 remake, yeah, expect that. I'll do that, of course. Um, and generally, I want to do more Resident Evil stuff, like for sure. More Resident Evil stuff. My channel is horror. I've been doing variety, and that's great. But I need to get into some RE because that's what my thing is. So, again, sorry for that. And sorry for basically prattling on for literally now 15 minutes. for updates and shit, but it's important to talk about because I do kind of feel like sometimes people might get this idea that I kind of have no goal, no general idea of what I'm doing or what I want to do. So, yeah. Um, Thank you for listening. If you've been listening this whole time, YouTube when this gets on YouTube or Twitch. But yeah. So yeah, again, just a TLDR the schedule bit because that's probably the most important thing. Again, um, tomorrow Resident Evil. Don't know what that is. We'll wing it. We'll pick a game, Resident Evil game. We'll continue and we'll start that. Thursday we're going to be doing Pokemon Coliseum and probably finishing Resident Evil 3 Demake. Now, I'll have to talk if I do the Demake part, but for the Coliseum, I might not talk, and I might not talk for the Sly 3 video if I stream that day. But I'm taking Saturday and Sunday off because I need to rest my voice. And I'm probably going to take 2 more days off sometime next week. And just a thing for today, again, sorry about this. I have another package today that I got to watch for, so I don't know how long I'll stream, but I'll make up for the time I spent doing this update, so don't worry. We're not cutting into the time. I'll do a mental check in my head to feel when it's good or not to continue. But, okay, enough of that. We're playing Sly 3. Let's get into it. This game, I have a little bit more experience, I think, than 2 with in playtime, but I remember it the least because, I don't know, I just had access to the... I think what happened was my PS2 disc of Sly 2 broke, so this is the Sly game that I had at the time. Sly 1, I don't remember what happened with Sly 1, I couldn't tell you, but yeah, I remember this game the least, probably because it wasn't as good as 2. And it's a good game, but 2-player, I don't even remember this. Anyway, check settings. Okay, that's just inversion and stuff. Okay, here we go. Sly 3. Let's begin.
This is it, Sly. The gang's assembled and are in position to help you get up to that vault. For the rest of the operation, you are the ball.
Roger, Bentley. I'm starting my approach. Getting over these fortress walls shouldn't be a problem. Look, we're running 5x5 here. Make sure everyone's in sync.
I hear that. Artillery, sure you can make that shot?
I endeavor not to miss.
Excellent. Radio control.
In position.
Recovery team. On pumps. Submersibles. Showtime, baby. Telekinetics. It's the crime of the century and the ball's in motion.
I really like that person. Wow, I thought I could break that, but... testing out the controls. Still got that same smoothness that 3 or 2 had. Alright. Whoa. Holy camera. Some weird stuff going on with the camera. See if we can't make that better. Oh, there's no speed for the camera. I'll have to get used to that, I guess. Kind of like sped up there, but... yeah, you see that? How it, like... that's really weird. It might be a controller problem I have. Whatever. We had controller problems toward the end of Sly 2, so... it's not going to stop me from playing. I might just die a little bit more, but whatever.
Agent Heartthrob, take up position for a Yank 86. Over.
Got a visual.
The ball has stopped rolling. We've got an obstruction.
I'm on it. First is away. Second guy is pulled. Third skyward. Hold on, pal. Over.
Seems like the charge attack, you just press Y and then you press square afterward instead of holding square. I think I would have preferred it being held on square. Also, I guess I could talk about this. This game's beginning I wasn't really a fan of. I just thought it was really... I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. Okay, I'll say this. If you don't want spoilers, skip ahead a minute. Right? But it's kind of a spoiler for people that have watched the other two games. But for people that don't know anything at all, you're probably fine. But in the intro, we're introduced to 5 characters, or a couple, basically a couple characters that we're getting help from that you don't know, right? But the thing is, some people, and this is the spoiler, might recognize those voices, some of them. And I kind of, like, as cool as it is, as someone who's probably continued to pick up the 3rd game, you probably know 2 of those voices for sure. More people probably recognize the 2nd one. But 2 of those voices, you could probably guess who they are. And I don't know. I feel like it could have been done better. I don't know.
Ball requesting door via Agent Monarch. Over.
Launching. Stand clear.
We have no idea who this guy is. Anyway.
I've got visual confirmation on the door. Nice shooting.
Okay, I don't remember how power-ups work in this game.
Is nearing the lab.
We have to buy them or not, so I'm just gonna... collect coins anyway.
Agent Team 6, deploy!
First is down.
Well, there's one of them.
Operating both force fields down. Strong work, Team 6.
Every time.
How's your wife doing, Richards?
Oh,
I love this
very
scene.
well,
It's funny.
Mr. M. Thank you for asking. Very thoughtful.
And your son, what's his name? Mike?
Mark, sir. He's well too, yeah?
I always like how the pockets are just glued to their ass. It's so funny.
It's a shame you won't be seeing them again.
Sir?
Afraid I poisoned your drink at lunch. Sorry, Richards, but I don't tolerate poor performance. You should have changed the security code from 1, 2, 3 after you installed the new system.
I'll improve, I swear.
No, you'll die any second now.
Oh. Oh.
Yes? Water leaking into the lab? I'm on my way down. Oh, and get a janitor for the lab elevator. Richards got sloppy.
The Cooper vault is just across these wires. I'm en route to your position for the loot haul. Over.
I feel like I'm jumping higher in this game. I would assume this game runs on the same engine as the second one.
Hooper! You must be Sly Cooper, the new keeper of the cane. Oh, how I long for this.
This vault belongs to the Cooper family. You're trespassing.
No, my naive boy, you're trespassing. I've got the deed to this island. This fortress is mine. Everything here is mine, which now includes the key to the vault. Hand over that cane.
Sorry, pal. Family heirloom. Buy a knockoff at the gift shop.
Yeah, get his ass.
Quick, let's regroup with the others.
I shouldn't be yelling like that.
We're in trouble.
Pathetic.
This is jump for it.
I can't let you leave. You belong to me.
I totally hit that laser. I don't...
This place is flooding. We don't have much time. The tunnel's gonna go. Hurry! We're almost home free. The boat's just up ahead.
I've always wondered what this monster is supposed to be.
Escape, Cooper. I can't let you leave. You belong to me. Weak Sly. I expected more.
Help! It's not working. Save yourself.
If he wants to eat this.
Sly, no! Hold on, Sly. Hold on.
It was like they always say. Your life really does flash before your eyes. There it all was, stretching back to my childhood. Born into a family of master thieves that went back for generations, I was next in line to continue the Cooper name. But fate had different plans. I was robbed of my childhood when a ruthless gang attacked our home. The orphanage I landed in wasn't all bad. It was there that I met my lifelong friends. Bentley, he's always been the thinker. And Murray, he's the doer. We'd stuck together over the years, and our skill, our confidence, and our thieving reputation grew stronger with each heist. We thought that the good times would never end, and that our luck would never run out. Which only made things tougher when the odds finally caught up with us. Then I met this guy, McSweeney, who claimed to have run with my father's crew back in their heyday. They pulled jobs all over the world and amassed quite a collection of priceless items. It was then that McSweeney told me all about the Cooper Vault. It seemed that my father, like all my ancestors, had been hiding their wealth in a secret place for generations, each one adding to the treasure hidden behind a door that, if McSweeney's story is true, only a Cooper can open. Using some well-placed clues provided by McSweeney, we set out for the secret island that held the vault. On arriving, we discovered someone by the name of Dr. M had already set up shop. From the looks of it, he'd been trying to crack the thing for years, growing steadily more frustrated in his failures and more paranoid as the decades rolled by. He built himself a fortress with security as tight as Fort Knox. Getting inside the place would take precision, creativity, and moreover, it would take an army of world-class thieves. Finding and bringing together that much talent won't be easy, but to get inside the Cooper Vault and collect my inheritance, I was willing to pay the price.
I feel like the title for the second game probably would have fit this game more. In my opinion. Now, I don't know... I think we have to do this.
If we're gonna make it to the Cooper Vault, we'll need to perfect our thieving skills. I've rigged this place to push us to our limits.
I'm guessing these levers start the different trainers.
That's right. Each will initiate a streamlined crash course in grand larceny. I'll head for the control room, and we'll get things started.
Dish it out. I'm ready.
Whatever, we'll just do it.
Okay, all great thieves have one thing in common.
A ton of cash?
No, they never get lost. Use the right analog stick to look around the hazard room. Try to find the Cooper gang marker I'm projecting. Great. Now press down on the L3 button to ping a waypoint.
That's handy.
I agree. These holographic markers are an invaluable tool for finding your way around in the field. Notice how the logo moves to the destination? Try clicking the L3 button a few more times to get the hang of it. Okay, head for the waypoint and we'll commence. I've programmed in a new mission destination. Press L3 to find perfect. Now everyone knows that a thief's best friend is a rooftop.
Provided he doesn't break his neck getting up there.
Not a problem for a man with your jumping skills. Hit the X button for a standard jump. Then hit the X button a second time while in the air for an extra high double jump.
All right, Bentley. What's next?
As you know, it's very useful to survey guards from the rooftops. To do that, we'll have to be able to look down at them.
Let me guess. Use the right analog stick?
Yep. Try to find the marker I'm projecting down. Excellent. Now look up at that pillar. I'm projecting another marker. Great. Now put all these skills to use and get to the remaining waypoints. Should be easy if you ping them with the L3 button and look around. Nice, one down. Good job, Sly. You made it. You're now ready to take on the meanest of navigation tasks.
Wow, you get completion for doing this?
You picked up a lot of skills after reading the Thievius Raccoonus.
Heck of a page-turner, that book.
Let's see if you remember them all. Check out those small points on that wire. You can land on them light as a feather using your...
That's a loud
spider
noise.
jump.
Easy. I just jump and hit the circle button.
Exactly. Try getting over to the other platform. Looking good, Sly.
You know how I love the second story work.
Sure, but how do you feel about tight spaces? Try getting through the small opening in that wall. Hit the circle button when you're close to crawl inside. Nice job, Sly. You're a credit to the Cooper name. We're all done in here. Let's head outside and get this operation underway.
It's just a box. Alright. First actual level, let's go.
Getting inside a world-class vault would take a team of world-class thieves. A group of specialists, each member contributing their own particular talent.
This looks like the old house in the first game.
Murray back. Not only was I missing a lifelong friend, but his brute strength helped get us out of more than a few
Those
in
rats.
the past. When Bentley was injured during the whole Clockwork affair, Murray blamed himself, eventually leaving the team. We tried to console him, but going out on his own was something he needed to do. He said he wanted to find his spiritual center. We got word that Murray ended up in the Australian outback, where he studied a mystic art called the Dreamtime from an Aboriginal guru. From all accounts, things went pretty well, and his teacher even sent him on a walkabout to locations
I noticed my
all over
mouse
the
is
globe
on
to
screen.
complete the training.
I had to check something.
Latest reports have cited Murray in beautiful
I'll fix
Venice,
that.
Italy, but what he's doing there is a mystery. I just hope he steers clear of the local mob boss, Octavio.
I don't know. Says not to capture the
Growing
mouse.
up,
Whatever.
This guy used to be a real celebrity in the
Guess I'll just
neighborhood.
move it out of the way.
Everyone loved to hear him sing opera and said he was destined to be the next great tenor. But just as his career started to take off, musical tastes changed. Suddenly, it was all about rock music, and no one wanted to listen to opera anymore. He held on to a few fans, and it was these mobsters that took him into the business. Heading onto this guy's turf was dangerous, but worth it for a chance to make things right with Murray.
So this game has, by the way, because I remembered it because of this level, this game came out around the time that there was this obsession with 3D glasses and stuff. And so this game came with a pair of 3D glasses that I don't remember exactly, but I think some levels have or can utilize these 3D effects or something. Are they 3D glasses? I don't remember. They were glasses of some kind. I hope they're not required, because that'd be a problem. Alright, let's take a look. Yes, okay. Shit.
Given Murray's criminal past, it seems logical to start our search at the local police station. If he's not already in custody, the cops are sure to have leads on all the crooks in Venice.
We're gonna have to do this, I think, because this would count as a mission.
That massive dome marks the Venetian police station.
Cops around here really like to make an impression.
I'm afraid it's a losing battle. Don Octavio runs the show in this neighborhood. It's his security forces patrolling the streets, not the cops.
Noted. Huh. Looks like I found my way inside.
Well, that dome is covered in glazed tile. There's no way to climb up there.
Oh, come on, pal. There's always a way.
Damn, that's unlucky, naughty churro. I had a suspicion, but yeah. What you described was, oh my god, please. Okay, I was worried. Are there clues in this game? Wait, what was I hearing? I was hearing a noise. Oh. The noise was... Yeah. When I got that... I had it actually twice. I forgot this is just walking up.
Nice climbing, partner.
I'll wait till we
I've
finish
got
the mission.
blueprints to the vent system in front of me. I should be able to guide you to the jail cell.
Hopefully, well, I'll just wait.
Hey, Murray? Is that you?
That name's a stain on my pants, bro. What? Cooper, you got some fuzzy dice to come round here.
Dimitri. Long time no punch. See, you're still in jail.
And you steal a cracker box.
Let's get past the name calling and get to business.
Looking for main man Murray, eh?
Yeah, he's awesome.
But I'd rather see you get busted big time. God! Policia!
Wait! If those cops get their mitts on me, who's gonna break you out of jail?
You might get this cell door open, but the cops would throw down and bust me on the way out. And then I'll get the double sentence. Grief!
How about I get the cops' attention, then run for it? Once they're all outside shooting at me, you can slip out no problem.
No, that's a plan I can get behind. Dimitri is free and Cooper is cooked. Key for cell is in head cop lady's office.
Okay, great. This other lock won't be a problem. I should be able to crack it by hand.
Get me out of here, and I'll find Murray. No sweat. Just keep on the down low and out of sight near them coppers, bro. They're a bad bunch of bunnies.
Your attention, please. I think we're now ready
I was gonna, well, I'll just say, I was gonna say when I got it first, it was like, before it was like common. Because I don't want to say why, but, well, look, basically, I got it early, and I had a lot of stomach problems because of that. I did get tested eventually. So the first time, and that, what caused a flare of my, IBD. Although there were probably other reasons that contributed to that, but that incident was the push for that. And then the second time I got it, I had no major sickness other than I got a bunch of brain fog. And you can find videos on YouTube of me with brain fog. There's a Minecraft episode called Brain Fog, and you can see how my brain functions because of that problem. I mean, it went to, because, you know, I like astronomy, and I've said this before to someone else that came in here. I said, you know, I like astronomy and everything around it, but I couldn't even remember my birthday. I couldn't remember my mom's middle name, stuff that would be really simple. I couldn't remember the name of any of the planets aside from Earth. I just simply, it wasn't that I didn't know things, it's just that my brain couldn't pull information, right, that I wanted. I'd be thinking about something and it just would not think. Wouldn't do it. And that took me a very long time in memory games and stuff to get to where I'm now, where I'm normal now. But that shit, from what I've heard, some people have it way worse. They have something called the long version of that. I won't say the name because I don't want the algorithm to fuck the video over. But some people have brain fog that still hasn't gone away, and they've had it for like a year or something. And they've done studies that says that can permanently lower IQ. And the reason for that is because apparently it does something with like the brain, bone marrow, and there's some weird shit and it basically attacks neurons. So yeah, it's whatever. I don't want to get into my own opinions about that virus, but yes, I think it's real. Yes, it's real. For those of you who are going to freak the fuck out, yes, it's real. I'm not saying it's not. I've had it twice. Anyway.
We all know the canals of Venice have been mysteriously filling with tar for the last month. No one is sure of the cause.
Where am I going?
The effects have been devastating on the local wildlife and tourist trade. Our sources believe that this man,
Didn't mean to bump the mic.
Octavio, is potentially responsible for the disaster. Unfortunately, we've got no hard evidence linking him to the pollution. I've yet to receive a warrant to search his Opera House mansion, so we're just going to have...
Although I'm not saying my audience would really freak out at me saying that, though.
Nice work.
But, yeah.
Head back to Dimitri's cell and free him. If he's true to his word, we'll be talking to Murray in no time.
Let's get back to business. Now, where was I? Hold tight, boys. The power's on the fritz again. It'll calm down in a few minutes.
Better make sure you're under a desk when the lights come back on.
I can see, da! I can see! It's dark. dark like the grave, huh?
I'm just gonna take it slow.
You look a lot better in
You
the
take
dark,
medicine?
Petrov.
Do they give you
Yes,
medicine?
You are an ugly, ugly man.
Brother. On, off, on, off.
Keep your hands to yourself, Leon.
Can you really crack this coconut?
Sure, just takes a light touch.
Good. Let's see some shine, bro. I swear. You spring me, and I'll hook you up with that plump dog Murray. Dig?
This safe will be tough to crack, but I've seen you open harder locks. Slowly rotate the left analog stick until you feel a vibration. Stop, then go in the other direction, again feeling for the vibration. Then a reverse direction again, and
Fuck.
stop when you get the
It's
third
spinning
vibration.
really faster than
Once the
normal,
green
so
light goes on, let off the stick and you're in.
gonna have to go like extra slow. There we go. That was kind of hard, actually.
I'll do like I promised and distract the cops so you can make your escape.
Solid. Don't worry, no mind. Straightway I'll password for Murray to find you. Meet at Rialto Bridge. Big Italian landmark.
Okay, guess it's showtime. Hello, assorted meatheads. And lady. Anyone feel like some exercise?
Cooper, grab him, man.
And I'm out.
You've got some serious nerve showing up in my squad room.
I was concerned we were growing apart.
Then let's spend some quality time together in my interrogation cell.
So forward. What happened to the demure girl I used to know?
She grew up and stopped taking grief from guys like you.
Guys like me? Are you saying I've got some competition for your affections?
You're the only man in my sights right now.
Oop.
You're slowing down, Cooper. You want me to slap the cuffs on you?
Greetings, old Inspector Fox! Man, you're in it again!
Hope that manhole works both ways.
That's right. Hide in the sewers like the rat you are.
Thanks for the quick escape. I owe you one. Again.
Of course, Searcher. We are all in need of peace.
You're really whole hog on this Dreamtime stuff, huh?
My mind is clear, like the woodland after a forest fire.
Listen, Murray, we need you back on the team.
It's one way to
That thing
clear
with
it.
Bentley, it wasn't your fault. He doesn't blame you for the wheelchair.
Sorry, Sly. I walk a different path. My guru, in his wisdom, told me to lose myself and not return until the black water ran pure. So here I stay.
You sure he didn't tell you to get lost and not come back until you cleaned out the water filter?
Come on, I'm on a real spirit quest here.
Sorry. Tell me everything. I've missed you, pal.
Well, it's a long and awesome story. You got any gum?
All right, let's get the PowerPoint presentation with the new music.
Murray refuses to join the gang until the commitment to his guru has been fulfilled. like it or not, we've got to deal with Venice's tar problems in order to, as Murray puts it, make the black water run pure. Thanks to Inspector Fox's fine detective work, we already know that Don Octavio is somehow connected. As non-law operatives, we'll be able to tackle the situation in a more head-on fashion. First, we break into Octavio's opera house. If he's hiding anything, we'll find it. We should also keep a close eye on the dog. Some photographic evidence of him connected to the tar might be enough to get the old mobster put away. Of course, meanwhile, I'll monitor local communication frequencies. With some luck, we might pick up some quality intel.
All right. Those PowerPoint presentations remind me of back when I was in school as a kid, where the fucking teachers would wheel in those big ass projectors that make like a really loud humming noise. I don't know if they still use them nowadays. Maybe they have some like in storage, but in some schools, but yeah. Yeah, he didn't have anything. Okay, I know there's probably no more clues, but I do think there might be the loot for the money still. So I do want to check. Is there still the silent takedown? Yeah. Just take a look and see. Okay, I'm not seeing any money items. That's not to say there isn't any. Nice watch. Oh, in this game, you don't even have to sell the shit. It just gives you the money for it. Okay. So I'm thinking there isn't any of that loot anymore. I think if I'm not mistaken, I think there's like a mission you go down that cellar and that's where the 3D glasses are. Pretty sure that's where it is. Well, the one I'm remembering, anyway. Oh, nice. Oh my god, that's almost got me screwed over. There's some weirdness going on with the camera for sure. Doesn't have anything. You want to hear something messed up? So, basically because I'm not able to work in my current health for, like, you know, mental reasons and physical, it's both. I have back problems and I have mental health problems, but my mom gives me, I mean, she'll usually just buy me stuff if I ask, but I kind of she also said, okay, well, you know, here's an extra 100, you know, every second month or not every second month, every second week. She sets aside stuff for me if I want like some game or some shit. And my mom went to like, because I've been dealing with laryngitis and all these other problems, um I asked her, "Hey, I need ibuprofen, not acetaminophen, because I need to get rid of the inflammation, right? Because like that's what's really fucking my body up. Also, with I have inflammational problems just in general, but we went to like 3 fucking stores, and they were out of ibuprofen. It's like no place has ibuprofen anymore. I had to spend $8 fucking on Amazon to get a bottle because it's so I can't find it. My mom couldn't find it anywhere. I've been needing ibuprofen for like a long time, but I just can't fucking get any. There's some drugs that I feel like shouldn't require a prescription for. Like, I suffer from ear infections often. And so I got, everybody knows about well, maybe not everybody, but I had basically a very serious hand wound. I've told this story before. But they, gave me anti-infection meds, or she got, Bactrin. And so I put that on my hand, and that helped. But my wound healing is really dog shit anyway, but it's healed as much as it's gonna heal. Unless I take meds, which... Anyway. But I suffer from ear infections, and I was looking, and I was like, well, it's like it's like a gel. And I'm like, well, some people are saying they put it in their ear, and it can help on like a cotton swab if you're careful. And so I put that in my ear, and oh my god, when I had an ear infection, it just like, it fucked off. Like, it fixed it. And it made me think, like, damn, where the fuck was this, like, months ago when I had another one. Like, I get reoccurring ear infections pretty frequently. And there's, like, when it comes to infection meds, like, I don't know. I'm not, like, I understand that you should know what the problem is before they give you meds, but at the same time, it's like, dude, there's, like, a lack of access to medicine and doctors sometimes. Wow, he's just too good. Trying to see if I can get that guy's money. I don't know. I'm conflicted. It's one of those things where I feel like I said, some drugs that are important, I feel like should be easier to get. Again, some. Or YouTube comments freak out that I'm saying that. I'm not saying all, I'm saying some. I'm just gonna do this for a little bit because I know that the next levels are gonna need this. And I don't have to sell this shit anymore. So that's really helpful. I want to explain this too for people wondering when I say my controller's messed up. Again, I've said this before, but when I hold up on the analog stick, he like does this sometimes. Unless I hold it up really hard. I think my right analog stick is like being really strange too. It's like speeding up, like right there. Why did it speed up randomly right there? I think my controller is starting to give out. Whatever. Let's do a mission.
Heads up, Sly? I've intercepted a radio message from one of Octavio's men. The Dawn is moving towards your position.
Great. You want me to take him?
No, we need evidence that he's behind this city's tar epidemic. With some incriminating photos, we might be able to help the cops prosecute him and put an end to this nonsense.
Never thought we'd be helping out the cops.
Really? You always seem eager to aid Inspector Fox.
Yeah, well, she's different. Your average law enforcer isn't that, I don't know, attractive. Hold up, here he comes. That's despicable.
Get a picture before he finishes. This is perfect. Use your binocular to take photos.
I'm gonna...
Excellent. A few more of these and the cops will bury this guy. Follow him. He might be headed for some more polluting.
I like how Sly says he can take him, but he's a fucking lion. What are you talking about? It's like no shot. Sly takes this guy. I don't know. Then again, he's beating the ass of pandas and fucking...
He's at it again. Get a picture.
Oh my god. Yeah, I figured.
He's at it again. Get a picture.
Whatever. Game is baby mode.
That poor bird bath. I guess more of a bird death trap now. He's on the move again. Keep it up, Sly. This is some great work.
Camera's confusing me. The guards are a lot... I don't know. The movement is different in this game, slightly. It's hard to describe how different, but... It's much easier to get spotted by guards. For sure. Yeah, it seems to get stuck pretty frequently, too. Fuck.
Imagine clogging a delightful water wheel with deadly sticky tar.
I'm gonna fail this because I cannot get here in time. Yeah. That the guards are just, they fuck you over so much in this game.
Deadly sticky tar. Monstrous.
It's so hard to evade guards in this game.
Keep on it. We want to make sure all this horrible polluting is fully documented.
Feels like there's not enough places to jump and hide. Like, see that? Like, I feel like every roof is covered that I jump on. I don't feel safe jumping to any roof in this game. That's part of the problem, too. Like, look at this. There's just so many guards.
He seems to be working a switch, but there's no tar anywhere. Yet. Get a photo anyway.
Like, I don't know what the play is. I can't... I feel like I'm gonna lose just because I simply cannot get the shot in time. Like, yeah, like, I lose. I can't do that. I'm just gonna fucking hit him.
He seems to be working a switch, but there's no tar anywhere. Yet. Get a photo anyway.
Like, clearly they want me on this side, but... Again, how would I know that? Oh, there we go.
He's doing something, but what? I can't believe it! He flooded that aquarium with tar! All those poor dead fish! As much as I hate to see what heinous crime this fiend will do next, you should probably keep on his tail. Someday the people will know the truth due to your pictures.
Hey, Samir, get that engineer on the horn.
Sly, see if you can latch onto the car Octavio is riding in. We should eavesdrop on his phone conversation. From the look on his face, it seems important.
Listen, Giovanni. This Ferris wheel was a good idea.
Rip the fish, yeah.
Open the tar fast. Nobody suspects a thing. But still, is it gonna be enough to get things ready for my opera recital? Well, when the people come to see me sing, I want to make sure they keep a-coming. Even if they don't feel like it. One way or the other, there'll be opera fans again. Hey, 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 hey. Okay, Cecil.
That fiend! He's twisted a time-honored amusement park ride into a tool for wrongdoing. Break open the control panel with your cane. I'm on my way to do a little rewiring.
Now he's just breaking the lock. Fuck stealing the keys.
The dark side of electrical
This is funny.
Kill a bunch of poor innocent fish, will he?
So let's just kill a bunch of
That'll do it.
goons. How would I have known? They'll leave me alone, for sure.
Octavio's base of operations.
Nice place. Sure to be a few coins laying around in there. What's the plan?
If you could get me inside to one of Octavio's computers, I should be able to hack his firewall and get the dirt on his operation.
Okay, have you got a point of entry? I'm guessing the front door's not the safest option.
That wooden hatch appears to be an ideal way to slip in undetected. Head down there and we'll meet up in a few minutes. Octavio is known to rely on 3D technology to secure his property. In order to see the security measures, we'll need to utilize these depth optimizer goggles.
Functional and fashionable. Nice touch, Bentley.
Yeah, this area was like obsessed with 3D for some reason. This time period. I don't think this was the only game that did that shit either
Open this door,
during the
we'll
time.
press the 3D security buttons at exactly the same time. Okay? On my 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Hold on, Bentley. I've got to make money.
Looks like Octavio is fond of this 3D synchronized security system. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. All right. Drat, my booster won't be enough to make it to that next door. I've made a number of improvements to my wheelchair, but none that can float me through this canal.
Don't worry about it, pal. I'm sure I'll find a way across. And there seem to be plenty of boats hanging around to make a nice bridge for you.
Okay, I'll wait for your signal.
Dun dun dun. Psh. Is that the restart because I smacked him?
Good evening to you, my fine associates. Octavio here. I'm pleased to report that the tar suction levels are at all-time high. However, it saddens me to report that some of you have...
Yep, analog damage. It's just gonna happen. That was me just being impatient.
And if any of you catch these boys, make a run for it. Well, shoot 'em in the back.
That door ahead of you is reinforced. We'll need to bomb our way through it. Thanks for the assist, Sly. Maybe I can return the favor with some well-placed explosives. Okay, stand back.
Thanks, pal.
Conveniently just disappear for him.
This door is made of 4-inch thick bulletproof plexiglass. My bombs
Conveniently.
won't make a dent. See if you can find a way around it through that ventilation shaft. This room's empty. Crawl a little farther. They've got to have a lock switch somewhere.
I want the money.
Well, nice of you two to stop by for a little fatherly advice. Julius made a run for it, and now, normally I'd whack both of you. Okay.
Thanks, pal. Judging from the security, we must be getting close. It's live.
Wonder. Oh, never mind. Give me that money. All right.
Synchronized watches and 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. One more try. 1, 2, 3. We're in. Yes, a Wurlitzer 700. I can splice into this easy.
Just as long as you're enjoying yourself. That's the important thing.
Aside from a few tense moments, that break-in seemed to go pretty well.
It's not over yet. Hack the system and let's get out of here.
Oh, it'll be a snap extracting the details on Octavio's operation from this old dinosaur.
Yeah, except
What? A delay switch? Sorry, Sly. Guess the dinosaur has teeth. I'll hack as fast as I can. And watch my back. There are sure to be guards on the way.
Intruders! Intruders!
I think they can dodge you now.
Intruders!
Halfway there.
Intruders!
I've almost got it.
Intruders!
So close. Download complete. Now we can find out exactly what Octavio is up to.
No, the coins. Is there an auto return to safe house button? I don't know why, but for some reason I just thought there was one. I think he can... No, I need the thing. It's just a regular double jump, okay.
Hey, Sly, you better get over here. My sources tell me that Octavio has hired the Blue Viper Gondola gang to take out Carmelita.
The Blue Vipers? Those guys are nasty. We've got to get to them before they get to her.
She's off on her daily patrol. The thugs can't be far behind.
On my way. Just make sure to have one of those police boats hot-wired by the time I get there.
Let's see. Just cross the blue wire with the red wire and Shazam!
Just in time. There go the Vipers.
I'll shoot. You drive, Sly. This canal is packed with shipping. Make sure to jump here. Sorry, Sly. My gun overheated. Guess I should use short burst.
Scratch one Blue Viper.
I thought maybe I was in like a sweet spot to not get hit, but
Nice shooting, Bentley. Way to go. That's the end of the Blue Viper.
they just keep crashing.
Another uneventful patrol. This city's beautiful, but a bit quiet for my taste.
I hope you realize that by saving Carmelita, we're only making our operation here more difficult.
Maybe so, but what's the fun in stealing if there's nobody
You're
trying
the
to
one
catch
that
you?
told
Besides,
him.
She's helped us out in the past.
That, and you've got a thing for her.
And I've got a thing for her. Look, I'll stash this boat. It might be useful for later. You stay out of trouble.
So, according to these decrypted files, Octavio is pumping tar from underneath the foundations of buildings so he can sink them into the canals on a whim. He's going to demonstrate this destructive ability to the people of Venice during his opera recital on the first day of Carnival. To counter this threat, we'll first destroy the balloons inside, advertising the recital. If no one shows up, he'll have no reason to sink a building. Next, the blueprints to the main tar vacuum have been cleverly split into 3 parts and hidden in local coffee houses owned by Octavia. Unfortunately, they're under constant guard, so you'll need to use a disguise to get us inside. Also, some big Vincenetti goons have been called in as insurance for the recital. Given their size, I think it's prudent to fool Carmelita's 8 mercenaries into taking them out for us. And finally, we'll have to convince Murray into taking to the field. If he's learned the aboriginal ball form, it'll be just the thing for destroying the local tar reservoirs.
Look at this, and then you just unlock like a lot more. Hold on, let me check something. You might need to. Well, I mean, it's alright. I was probably going to call it because my throat's starting to hurt a little bit too much. And I don't want these episodes to be too long, so I think I'm going to call it here. And then, I don't know, I'll wing it tomorrow. I'll figure it out. I got to update the schedule, though, to reflect the changes that I want, so yeah. Alright. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Later. Peace.